Alright guys, well if you see that and you like that and you want to make that, stick around. In only 10 minutes, you'll learn how to make this perfectly. Step 1. Peel them nanners. There's nothing like a peeled nanner. And I gotta say, these bananas are obviously not very ripe, but we gotta make do with what we got, right? I don't live in a tropical place, so therefore bananas are a little hard to come by, but that's not my fault. It is what it is. So we just peeled that second banana there, and they're a little more solid than a ripe banana, but that's totally fine. This is why sugar exists. If the bananas are berry ripe, then you'll need a little less sugar, and you'll see coming up, but the recipe does call for about a tablespoon of sugar regardless, but preference is completely up to you. How sweet do you want it? How sweet does your boyfriend or girlfriend want it? You gotta judge and gauge for yourself. But yeah, so nanners in the processor. Easy, done. If you don't have a processor, well then just throw it in a bowl and mash it up with a fork. It's just as easy. Oh, it's not just as easy, I lied. It's some more forearm workouts, but it's a good forearm workout. So if you want to work out, then you can do it like that. So Iggy Boy's going in, just 2. Remember, this is just 1 serving. So as you saw the ingredient list, pause it there and know that those measurements are for 1 serving. They're not for 2, so just double it if you would like. Washing the hands, the only way we know how. Being eco-friendly with the reusable towel. How you doing? Cool. Flour. Let's not forget flour. And I'm not talking a flour in the fields. I'm talking that good white stuff. So here we go. 1 tablespoon of flour. Boom, bada beep, boop, bop. Back into the processor, and next we have the infamous sugar. Now this is preference on how much you want to add per se. Like I said, if the bananas are super ripe, then you can do maybe half a spoon, whatever, but generally a spoon of sugar gets that perfect sweetness. And then now we're adding some raw organic honey. There's nothing better than raw and organic, right? I mean, it doesn't matter what context, but it just adds an extra little healthy, sweet combo. Cinnamon, canela, whatever you want to call it, this is optional. I personally love cinnamon, but if you don't, then you don't have to use it. No one's forcing you to use cinnamon. Next we have the infamous baking soda. Baking soda, it's very crucial to kind of help get that fluffy, full pancake. You know, of course, combined with the flour and whatnot. So we're gonna do about 1/4 teaspoon there. That goes a long way. We'd be surprised. And yeah, what else are we looking for? Boom, salt. Salt goes in everything, guys. It not only does it help kind of balance that sweet goodness, you know, it also just helps your body absorb nutrients better. I learned that somewhere. I don't know where. Don't quote me, but I heard it's a thing. Sorry about that. Next, olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is preferred, but this is to kind of help moisten up the pancake a little bit, help bind with the eggs. You can't go wrong with olive oil. I mean, really. So we made it, guys. We're halfway there. Stick with me. Like, it gets easier from here, I promise. So next, you're gonna put your pan on like a medium-low heat to start. Get it nice and warm. You're gonna get that butter bath ready. We talk about the butter bath law on this channel, but in order to have really amazing food, you need a good butter bath. And of course, use clean, grass-fed butter if you can. It's not fully necessary, but it does make a difference on your overall health and just having a higher quality fat. But anyways, I digress. So, as mentioned, we want this to be silky smooth. We want that pancake mix to just come out creamy. Very thick water, but water never hurt anyone. So this pancake mix won't hurt anyone either. Like I said, and if you're using a fork, just make sure to make it as fine as you can when you're mashing it. But a food processor is much easier, so it's completely up to you. If you didn't hit the gym and you want to get a forearm workout, then use the fork. Cool. So now we are about to do the very satisfying part of tasting and just making sure that the flavor's right. And this is your opportunity too to adjust based on what you like or dislike. Do you want it sweeter? Do you want it saltier? Do you want it more banana-y? Do you want more eggy boys? You tell me. No one's gonna stop you. This is your world. We're just living in it. So you gotta edit this mix however it fits your lifestyle. Bless myself. All right. Stay hydrated, and we're gonna do the water test for the stainless steel pan. This ensures that we are non-stick, and like I said, turn the pan to medium-low heat, roughly. Keep it there for a little bit, and then of course it's perfect then to throw the butter in. You might want to turn down the heat a little bit just before throwing the butter in, just to make sure it doesn't like brown super fast. But you know, there's nothing wrong with butter browning either. It also helps give that beautiful crispy brown goodness on the pancake or whatever you're making. So you can do that too. Add some of that good butter. It's all about that good butter. Makes a huge difference, goes a long way. So I took the pan off, I took the pan off to essentially cool it down a little bit. As you can see, it browns a little bit, but not too much. Had I thrown it in when it's hot, it would have browned completely very fast. Doesn't destroy the butter, it just kind of changes the chemistry of it, that's all. So now, the very amazing part. Drip, 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 drip. Pancake mix goes in. I'm using an 8-inch skillet. You know, you might use something bigger or smaller. It doesn't matter what you're really using, but you got to keep an eye on the cook time. Things will cook differently, of course. This is a relatively thick boy of a pancake, so you gotta be aware of how thick that pancake's gonna be. So. Cool. There's that stupid Apple iPhone alarm just went off, and now we are doing the big reveal. Boom, bada beep, boop. How you doing? Look at that. So jiggly, so fluffy and moist. And the bottom, like I said, preference. You want to brown it a little bit or a lot of it. It's completely up to you. It's really preference here, so. You know, just flip it to the other side now. I like to make sure that both sides have a little color on them. It's not crusty, it's just a nice aesthetic, and it tastes nice. I generally like it, so it's up to you. But anyways, this boy is not, he might be good to go actually. We might want to just get the spatula and call it a day. This is the moment of truth, guys. Look at this, look at this. You got the one side, right? But you want to see the really aesthetic part? Flip that puppy over. Now that is a perfect banana pancake. And let's see. Big moment of truth. Oh, there we go. Bada beep boop. There is your perfect banana pancake. But wait, there's more. Forget maple syrup or Aunt Jemima. I love them both, but honey goes so well on this pancake, and it's kind of healthier, honestly. Maybe there's some really healthy maple syrup out there, but either way, honey and banana go super good together, and then you throw on that little butter, game over. You are getting proposed to. You are getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend. This is no joke. This is real business hour. So yeah. Oh, also, it also goes really well with coffee. It's a great breakfast. I actually ate it for breakfast. Obviously, it's a pancake, but who says you can't have pancakes for dinner? You do you. But yeah, so we're using the French press. I don't believe in drip coffee. And there goes the hot water for the aesthetics. I like the kettles because they're much faster than a pot of boiling water. Gonna let that sit a little. Gonna let those beans, those magical water beans, just roast in the hot water, and then let's get that pour action. Boom. As you notice, the butter slid off, but it's still aesthetic. Well, thanks so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if we have any questions in the comments below. I'm here to help you become a better home chef. Cheers.